So, since we last came around, I now have a new boss myself. The Dragon Master Knight. How did I get a Blue Eyes? How did I get a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon? You ask. I just breeded the Toon Dragon I had.
Yeah.
Which will probably be replaced by the god I end up going with. By the way, I actually have a way. I mean, it's just for the post-game league, but like, if you want to divide the Exodias, we actually can.
If I wanted to what?
Divide the Exodias, we actually can. Because I can use... You can use the OG Exodia, I can use Necros.
But does Jaden ever go against Exodia?
No, but... There are two characters who fought against Exodia. They were, Aster and Jesse, possessed by Yubao. Actually, no. Did the Supreme King clap him? I don't remember. It's been a while since I've seen that season of GX.
It's something to consider. Chimera Tech doesn't need a focus band.
No, I imagine that thing's pretty darn beefy.
I might give it to Vlad.
I might only give it to Atlas, my Stardust Dragon, because it's my weakest one.
I'll give Victory Dragon leftovers.
Which is saying something when Stardust Dragon is your weakest monster.
Yeah.
Let's see. What do
I gave that to him, but I need to double check something. It's a fire and poison type, and his moves are... they're balanced between physical and special. But he is definitely a special attacker. Okay, he does not need that. In fact, I need to give him something other than Fire Punch before we go in there.
I'm giving you the Wildlands, so I'm giving my Gate Guardian the Wildlands, so Thunderstroke doesn't miss. That is so stupid. Let's see. Actually, that would be kind of mean. Give him one of the stat boosting bears.
I can give him Shadow Ball.
Giving the air balloon to my Red Eyes. Actually, no, that's redundant, isn't it? It doesn't have Levitate. Yes, it does. Okay, never mind. Huh.
Okay.
That makes you a lot stronger than I thought you were.
Check the summary on you. You're a...
Should I really lean into Joey Wheeler and give my Red Eyes the Life Orb?
You have a modest nature. That's not good for you. Let's change that.
Should I actually do that?
Yeah, you might as well.
It would be very funny.
I need to change Vlad into an adamant nature.
Yeah, I went ahead and did all that off screen.
I did not think to do that. Okay. Now then.
I'll probably just give you one of the berries. Let's just hit even harder. I'm giving it a lychee berry. I'm going to give the life orb to DMK. Not that it needs it, but it would be funny. DMK is literally just Groudon. I'm reading its stats. It's literally just Groudon. High HP, high attack, high physical defense. Decent special attack. Horrible speed.
You want to know what my Bahamut is holding?
Huh.
The amulet coin.
Nice. And, I think I'll give that to 1,000 Ice Restrict, which is funny, because, considering whose ace monster it is.
Yeah. Money, money, money. Chaz is a pay-to-win example of what Konami was becoming even then.
Well,
Oh, I don't have anyone that can surf. Okay, Hades is getting benched temporarily as I use Legendary Fisherman to surf along. You need the soul badge to use surf. I'm surfing.
yeah, isn't that enough?
Oh, there are monsters here. Starboy.
One thing that
But
always
yeah.
bothered me was, this was the easiest place where you could find Poliwhirl. Which is
Yeah.
like, you needed that if you wanted the Jinx and the in-game trade Jinx, and it's like, why was it this far in the game?
Alright, so there's nothing new here. But you can get Flame Wingman.
Nice. Let's see.
Actually, let's go ahead. Not DexNav. PC. Let's put Hades back on the team.
Relinquish hidden ability is Zora's hidden ability. Is not
Nice.
Zora's hidden ability, Zora's normal ability. We both ran into a Gaia, that's hilarious.
Yeah, but it wasn't shiny.
I know.
I mean, shinies are free game no matter what they are.
Yep.
Because shinies are just that powerful.
Well,
Well,
it's
they're not even that powerful.
it's more it's just a
the-
flex.
Yeah.
Alright,
Look,
well.
Rex and Weevil. We're gonna have to mute, aren't we?
Yep. And I'm actually going to do the bit with them since they're both here. You think we're just going to stand around and do nothing after you embarrass us in our own gyms? Well, think again, butt much. You're not stepping one foot into Victory Row if we have anything to say about it. I know, it wasn't my best impression.
Sandstream. Sandstream against this team.
Yep. Smart, right?
Dragon Breath on this guy. And Thunderfang on Poison Butterfly. Oh, Poison Butterfly flinch. Okay, the Earthquake could be a problem. Okay, Insect Queen, you're not a problem right now. The problem is the guy with Earthquake. Okay. I'm probably going to have to focus more on Rex's monsters. Because they don't know how to use Insect Queen.
That is fair.
Alright, Serpent Knight Dragon. Less of a problem. Fire Fang is not as effective. Neither is that, neither is that. So Fire Fang over there, and then we're going to Dragon Breath your dragon. Flamethrower, that is super effective. That is painful in Chimera Tech. And we got the paralysis off on him. So the sandstorm's going to wipe him.
Ah, yes. When you don't build a team around Sandstorm and pay for it.
Yeah. Alright, perfect ultimate great mob and two-headed King Rex.
So that was easy.
Fire Fanging, and we're swapping out for my own Insect Queen. My shinies versus their normies.
How could we lose again? I hate you, you cheater. Yeah, you're a cheater. We've wasted enough time dueling with. He clearly has no intention of dueling fairly. You said intention.
Honestly, the sandstorm should be ending
yeah,
now.
that's right. It's because we're too strong. Let's get back to our gym so we
We're
can
gonna
crush the
set up
dreams
some
of
defend
wannabe
orders.
duelists.
Not exactly necessary, but I need to get into the habit of using Insect Queen like she's supposed to be used.
At least they're nice enough to you to give you a nurse right outside the victory road.
Well, that's nice.
Alright, is there anything worth looking for in here? Noble Man-Eater, Wall Shadow, Chimera, Mudball Man, Thousand Dragon, Black Tyranno, Buster Blader, not really.
Alright.
Ah, yes.
I forgot to mute while I was going through their dialogue again. Sorry, it's just that their text always seems so irrelevant.
I know, right? Yeah, I knew that was going to be Dragon Claw. I think the other items have max revive.
Alright, yeah, we do have strength. Okay.
Ah, yes, the old strength puzzles.
Oh, there's an injection fairy lily. It's a Thousand Dragon.
Tails and Dragon.
Okay, there's no path there. We have to go this way, right?
Yeah, that's like a shortcut to the way out, but it doesn't stay, so you gotta backtrack through the entire thing again.
Yeah.
By the way, I find it funny how the Elite Four is arranged. At least the first couple members. Hey, an Assault Vest. Now that is a very good item. Doubles your I believe it increases your special defense, but you can only use attacks. You cannot use any status moves. Now, when I was restructuring some moves, I thought about getting rid of Glare on my Thousand Eyes here, but it's 100% accurate, so 100% accurate paralysis, so kind of hard to say no to that.
It's like toxic.
Yep.
And I have to redo the strength puzzle because I had to leave.
Take this 4 times weakness Flare Blitz. Oh yeah, I guess he could beat up on the injection Fairy Lilies because of the Chansey of the game.
Yeah. And I've been speeding through the wild encounters. Alright, Man-Eater Bug. Oh, you're also a rock type, so fire is neutral against you. Buster Blader.
I love how I gave my Red Eyes the Lychee Berry, because that's not broken. Falls below half health. Consumes the berry and gains +2 attack. Yeah, I see nothing wrong with this.
Okay, I ended up with a unconscious Bahamut.
I gotta say, though, it's like, considering it's one of the ultimate fusions in the game, that thing has to be a beast. Chimera attack.
Yeah. I have to leave the cave and heal up again.
If you get stuck, try moving some boulders around. You don't say.
As if we had to do that before we even got to them.
Yep.
Alright.
I'm just kind of throwing the repels up at this point because my team's at the level cap anyway. So, it just now pretty much hit it.
What is the level cap?
67.
Oh.
Kind of a weird number. I kind of wish the level cap was 70 because the league's actually they're not a joke this time around.
Alright, where are my...
Of course, then again, back in the day, besides Lorelei specifically, well, Lorelei was a big hurdle. Bruno was just a breath of fresh air. Agatha can give you a run for your money.
Agatha's a powerhouse, no matter what.
And then Lance, it will vary.
Results may vary.
Yep.
Lance punishes you for picking Bulbasaur as your starter.
Yes, he does.
Bulbasaur is easy mode until then.
It's easy mode until you get around the 4th gym, I think. Yeah.
4th gym is Erica.
Yep. Because you're good against the first 2 and you resist the 3rd one, so...
And then you also resist, but are resisted by the 4th one.
Yeah. Then the 5th gym, where you'll have trouble with, and then Sabrina.
Alright, I grabbed Sandstorm, and I have a boulder puzzle.
Who's kind of in a category of her own at this point, because she is, pound for pound, the hardest gym leader in original Kanto.
Yeah. Alright.
Even in the remake, she's no slouch either, because you don't have an advantage against her. Well, you could, but it's risky. Because Gen 1 was when they liked to throw poison types on everything. So the game I'm streaming next, the creator addresses a lot of problems that the original versions of Gen 2 had. One of which was they fixed the level curve. That was one of the biggest problems Johto had. You can find Johto Pokemon not in the Kanto region. Whoever thought that was a good idea needs to be fired. It's like, hey, you have these cool new Pokemon, Houndoom, Murkrow. Yeah, you can't get them until you get to Kanto. Why?
We got Hail.
That was one of those scenarios.
Well, that's a glitch.
Yeah, there's a lot of visual glitches, I'm afraid. The game's not perfect. Especially since, they're kind of forcing Yu-Gi-Oh! Sprites from the Sacred Cards and Chef of Destruction into Pokemon's code. So it doesn't quite work.
We can't go that way for it. I have to go up here, which means fighting you. Alright, Rampart Blaster. You're gonna be ground and fire.
Dang, I really need to get a grass type at some point, because for this reason exactly. A mud ball, man. And it just exploded. Alright, sure. Gets my creature with the highest physical defense. Great idea. Your only Pokemon was the Mudball Man, and it exploded. 10,000 IQ move, folks.
Alright, Black Tyranno, Sandstorm Brewing.
I forgot how obnoxious the Ace Trainers are in Victory Road, because they all have like teams of four or five.
Alright. Thunderfang, Thunderfang. I used Victory Dance and Dragon Claw, and I got the proc on Ancient Power a couple of times, so Victory Dragon is insane right now.
Plus, you have Victory Star, which is Victini's ability, so...
Yeah.
One of my creatures has... Oh, Stardust does. No wonder it's hitting harder than I thought it would.
Oh, this way's blocked.
Yeah, you have to do a very complicated boulder puzzle. I will say, though, after this one, it's pretty easy. This is the most complicated one.
How am I supposed to get there? Do I go down here?
Gen 3. The days when they were obsessed with boulder puzzles. Don't even get me started on the Seafloor Cavern and Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald.
Okay, I need to go up. No, not here.
I find it so stupid that Gate Guardian can use Aeroblast, but it also makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I always forget, yeah, there's a wind elemental there.
Yeah, right in the belly.
Yep. Do you want a hint?
Run out of repels.
Do you want a hint?
Yeah.
That one boulder, push it up and push it left all the way. It's very complicated, but that's the hint you need for it.
I hadn't even noticed that the switch was over here.
The one on the lower floor we'll take care of later. What is it with everything exploding against my high defense monsters? Great idea, folks.
Okay.
It's especially funny, and I had this happen to me. I was fighting some Team... Granted, you know, they were Team Rocket members. But, I was fighting them with a Gengar. And their coughing and wheezing kept using Explosion.
We'll use Crunch on this guy. That's down. Fire Fang. Okay, Bahamut's down.
Linkuriboh?
Let's send Chimera Tech after Toon Dragon or Toon Summon Skull.
Oh yeah, I guess there is another use for the Link Stone. Completely forgot about Linkuriboh, probably because it's been banned in the actual game for a while now. Yes, you heard right. A Kuriboh has been banned from the game.
Okay, we can't go that way. Let's go down where we threw the rock, which is down here, so we can get that over there and go up there.
Oh. Well. Use that to wake up the Thousand Eyes, I guess. But, I'll keep him... Oh, let's make
This is the right way, right? I'm not...
Yeah.
I messed up, didn't I?
No, yeah, you're supposed to go down with it.
Okay, I need to...
Yeah, the way it's set up, after you drop that boulder down, it's set up to... It's a straight shot.
Okay.
Alright, let's wake you up.
I'm gonna avoid those two completely. Because I don't know if I have any revives. I don't even know if you can sort things here.
No, you can't. You gotta do it the old-fashioned way.
Wait, there's a revive. I have 30 of them. Okay. Or no, not on command attack. On you. And then you have the held items mixed in with your use items.
Yeah. Gen 5 is when they added the sort function, I believe. But, it wasn't quite finished. Because,
And it's still a reason for Unova supremacy.
Yeah. But one thing I really applaud them for doing was creating a free space in your bag. So you can put whatever you wanted in a specific pocket and make it some ease of access.
I don't need to use another repel.
Nope, because you're at the league. I can't remember if those light poles are supposed to spell out something. I don't remember. Also, I love how they call this a separate route, and I'm like, no, it really isn't. Of course, Kanto has some of the shortest routes in the game, because you have Route 7 and 23.
Good on revives. I'm going to buy a bunch of full restores.
Oh, yeah, already there. Thing is, though, there's another league afterwards.
Yeah. Also gonna buy some max repels.
Also, like I said, they leave 4, they're not jokes this time around. Like, all 4 members will give you a decent run for your money. What's funny is who the first and second members are. The other 3 will not surprise you.
Alright. I imagine the champion's Yugi.
Yeah, of course.
If anyone guesses anything other than Yugi, they don't know Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
And it's even basically said that Jaden loses against Yugi, and it's his first loss, and it helps him come to terms with the fact that he's not technically human anymore.
Oh, Jaden's lost way more than Yugi has. You know our pro tag actually has the best win-loss record?
You say?
Yes.
Thought so. But
I believe he's lost 2 duels off. He's lost 2 duels off screen, lost 1 on screen, and there were a couple no contest ones, but those don't count.
And the thing with Jaden though is, at that point, after having fused with Yubel, he doesn't duel anymore because he knows he's too powerful.
Yeah.
That it could accidentally become a shadow game even when he doesn't want it to.
Yep.
Alright, I'm going into the league now.
Alright. And then we see this in Bonds Beyond Time where Jaden kind of found his groove again.
Yeah. And that's after having lost to Yugi and figuring out through his journey how to control his power.
You know, there's a whole conspiracy theory that when Yugi hands Jaden Wing Karibo in the beginning, that's because he remembers him from Bonds Beyond Time.
I mean, that is less a conspiracy theory and more like a continuity theory. I'm muting now because Pegasus.
Alright.
Yugi boy. Alright, time to fight Pegasus again. Marvuran versus Bahamut. Oh, you're a fairy type, aren't you? Everything that you have is a fairy type.
Alright. My turn. I haven't forgotten about you since our Duelist Kingdom. I've been preparing for this very moment. I hope you're ready for some fun. Because all of the rules of Duel Monsters are about to change. Let our rematch begin. You know, for the longest time, I thought Eric Stewart also voiced Pegasus because of how similar it was to James. But no, it's somebody else.
They are similar. I guess it's the personality.
But my theory is that the actor based, I believe Pokemon, the anime came first, so based Pegasus on James a bit.
I know the anime came first, but remember, in the first episode that they showed up in, which was episode 2, it was a different voice actor.
Right.
Okay, that knocked out Bahamut. Let's send in Hades. Mechanized melee is fine. Because Acid Rain.
I don't know why. I think I'm just really off today, but I just realized, yeah, it's the Hoenn Elite Four theme that's playing. Which, you know.
Shadow Bowl unrelinquished. Yeah, it is.
Fire. You know what? Screw it.
Alright, I one-shot is relinquished. Now I'm on his restrict.
He keeps switching out against me. It's getting kind of annoying.
Psycho Cut is going to be super effective, and it wipes out Hades.
Yeah, that's a downside with Destiny Hero Plasma. Very powerful, but it's very much a glass cannon.
Alright, attack order. Psycho Cut is going to be fine against Insect Queen.
Well, if you're so inclined to switch out, I am too.
Hey, buddy. Red Eyes Toon Dragon.
Alright, not sure what your game is there. Oh, I get it. The reason why he's switching out so much is they're making a reference to his Millennium Eye.
Yeah. He didn't see my move coming. I switched out to a monster that resists his and heals. Alright, so Ancient Power. Oh, yeah, play rough. I forgot about that. Oh, boy. I got the stat proc when I wiped out his red eyes, which was his last.
Don't you love it when that happens?
The thing shouldn't be this way. I feel like that should be an anime moment. Okay, they heal you after. Does
Yeah,
that include your PP?
I believe so. It's a full heal. Should be, anyway.
I don't have to hold back as much as I've been. What the heck?
Yeah, I thought so, too.
Wait. Oh, Insect Queen's not holding anything.
Risky, because they're quad weak to fairy, but you're one of my creatures that hits the hardest. Yzma, the Chaos Emperor Dragon.
Oh no, that's poison type those. Do we have silver powder in this game? And do I already have it?
Oh no, things shouldn't be this way.
I do not have it.
How could I lose with the power of the Millennium
Oh,
Eye?
Joey!
So this implies that Joey is better than Pegasus. Since he's the
Joey
second
is
member.
100% better than Pegasus. He went toe-to-toe. He won that fight against Merrick.
That is very true. Hey, you must be a strong duelist to make it this far. Me and my pals are always ready to draw down. Show me what you got. Yeah!
I just cannot do Joey's voice justice.
I can't either. I can sort of do a Brooklyn accent, but it's not perfect.
There's the Red Eyes Metal. Steel and Fire, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Remember, it has
Let's
levitate,
do
though.
Crunch here. Yeah. We both have types that are both weak and resistant to fire.
Yep.
Thing is, I bite harder.
Oh yeah, don't you have Strong Jaw?
Yes, he does. Alright, Swordmaster, you're just annoying. Thunderfang. Sword Dance. Get paralyzed. Oh, close combat. Oh boy. That's gonna knock him out.
That's interesting. Guilford the Lightning does not take recoil damage.
Okay. Let's go with Insect Queen. He already sent out his red eyes. And I don't think he'll have Flame Swordsman. So
He sort of does. I say sort of because he has the evolution,
okay.
which is Dark Flare Knight in this instance.
Alright, I'm gonna use 3 defense orders and then use a healing item.
Also, I find it great that Joey is in the place of Bruno, the fighting master.
Yeah, it just fits.
Yep.
Alright. My first healing item in the Elite Four is against Joey. That seems fitting.
I mean, it's completely valid considering it's Joey.
Alright, a full restore on Insect Queen.
He called Aster Phoenix in his top 5 duelists. And it's like, he said I've only seen 3 other duelists better than you. And you know who he's talking about.
Okay, so you resist Darkless and you resist Bug. So we're going to use Order to Crush here.
Ooh, that is a creature.
Or Order to Smash.
MBD. Meteor Black Dragon.
And there's Dark Flare Knight. Okay. I'm gonna add another defense order here. Oh, you're gonna use Double Edge?
Wait, my Gay Guardian survives on 2 HP!
Alright, that is 4, 5...
Huh, his ace actually makes a lot of sense.
and 6. Alright, I have... Oh, that was a crit. Okay, I'm going to be using another healing item. This is the last one I'm using on Insect Queen, though. Alright, attack order or order to smash? Attack order. Alright, with maxed out defense, we should be good, even if he were to have used a fire type move. Dark Flare Knight is down.
Alright, that's MBD down.
Meteor Black Dragon is up. This is going to be more problematic.
Yeah! I'll be rooting for you.
Yep.
Well, at least he's to the point.
Sunlight is strong.
Great
Order
beast
smash,
of the
order
sky,
smash,
please hear
and then
my
heal
cry. Transform thyself from orbital light and bring me
Hopefully we
victory
survive
in
the
this
next
fight.
heat wave.
Envelop the desert with your glow and
But
cast
if
your rage
not,
upon
we
my
have
foe.
a fire
Unlock your
poison
powers
type
from
to
deep within, so
send
together
out.
that we may win. Appear in the shadow game as I call your name, Winged Dragon of Ra!
Okay, how much do we heal with heal order? We heal a lot with heal order. Okay.
I understand why the next member is where he is, but there's an argument that him and Joey should switch.
I don't think it would be Kaiba, would it?
No. Kaiba is in the Dragon Chamber, because of course he is.
Yeah. Order to smash again. I am beating Meteor Black Dragon with an Insect Queen.
That feels like it should be illegal, but it's hilarious at the same time.
Alright, I sped through my healing portion.
Wow, a quad weak hit just got a critical hit. That creature is dead no matter how you look at it. Alright, let's preserve you.
I just beat his Meteor Black Dragon with a maxed out defense Insect Queen.
MBD is not his ace either. It's just a very strong creature.
I know. Alright. Gilfried the Lightning has Thunder Wave, because of course it does. Alright, attack order. Okay, he got Thunder Wave off. This could be problematic. Oh! Attack order took half of Gilfried the Lightning's HP away. And Gilfried the Lightning is down. And his ace is Jinzo.
Hey, I'm actually kind of scared about this. What I'm fighting right now.
I have to smash. Alright, you're using Calm Mind. That's nice. Okay, paralysis.
Wow, I almost one-shot it. That's insane.
No, this is a special move. This is a physical move. It's super effective. Why is it super effective?
Would it use Power Gem?
No,
Oh,
psychic.
Is Insect Queen a poison type?
I didn't think so. I got mute now, I just beat Joey.
This can't be happening! I shall claim the Millennium Puzzle!
Okay, Joey is defeated, and it's on to the next one. As for whether or not Insect Queen is poison type, she is.
Ah, there we go then.
Do I have Black Sludge?
That I don't know.
I
I'm
think I have Black Sludge.
going against Kaiba now, so muting up. So you think you're a talented duelist by making it this
No,
far?
I
Well,
don't
I've
have
got
Black
news
Sludge.
for you. You're a third-rate
Oh my
duelist
God.
with a fourth-rate deck. Now let's get this duel over with. I have a company to run.
Ah, Merrick. Yes, I fully agree with the argument they should be switched. But at the same time, I understand the placement because Agatha.
That and yes, this is when the Elite Four quit messing around. Not that they were before, but they quit messing around now. More than ever. Okay.
And it was a moment of, in the game, that was definitely not messing around. Okay, he's sitting out a snake and I'm sitting out a dragon.
Well, you saw here, folks. Red Eyes is stronger than Obelisk the Tormentor.
Oh, it has Earthquake. That one shot Bahamut. That's not fair. Does Chimera Tech have Levitate? Docile Nature. Skill Link. I need to put more multi-hit moves on him. But no, he does not have Levitate. I will send out Victory Dragon. Foe is weak. Honestly, let's use Ancient Power here. Hey, buddy boy.
By the way, you thought my Master Dragon Soldier was strong to begin with. It also has Dragon Dance.
HW Drake. Thunderfang. Super effective, but it's using Ice Beam now. That's problematic.
Okay, so XYZ Dragon Cannon does not have Levitate. I thought it did. It doesn't.
Well, that's good. And bad at the same time.
That is, scary.
Okay.
Dang, Kaiba, never mind, I one-shot it.
Alright, I need to choose another monster to send out because Victory Dragon got knocked out by his Drake. I will send out...
I'd be disappointed
honestly, I
if
feel
you
like
didn't.
Hades would be okay. Let's just use a Shadow Ball on this guy. Degradius.
And there's Kaiba.
Of course, you resist everything this one can use.
Not bad.
It's a dark type, isn't it?
I still can't believe my dragons lost to you. You're now the champion. Or you would have been. But you have one more challenge left. There's one more trainer to face in order to become the king of games.
Hello, Marco. It's okay, buddy. I'll send out Chimera Tech.
You must be the powerful duelist that I've been sensing.
Because of
you have
course
defeated many strong duelists to reach this point. But you must not fear us yet,
type.
as I have one more test to pass. As you have one more
it.
test to pass. Prove to me that you have mastered the handling of monsters, spell, and trap cards. Only then can you become king of games.
Oh, it has 32.
It's time to duel.
It definitely rock type. Oh. I will send Hades back out. Use a Shadow Ball.
If there's one thing that Gen 1 did right, it's always been the music.
Yeah.
I've always enjoyed the champion theme.
Oh, you're on the champion already.
Yeah.
Okay, King Skull did not get one shot and ended up beating Hades, which leaves me with Vlad and Insect Queen. I will send out Insect Queen because this is a ghost type, and we have Order to Crush, or Order to Smash. Bone Meringue is going to be neutral. Marco. Hi, buddy. Yeah, I need to grab my dog's food real quick. I'll be right back.
What, no full restore, Yugi? Really? I see that we're angry. Well, will this work? Yes, it will. Ow. Oh, wow. I'm going to go out with a bang. A little more than half. Cool, cool. Is Slifer Dragon electric? Cool. Of course.
Actually, he wanted out.
Ah, okay.
Lava Golem. Something tells me it's gonna be a fire type. Maybe even rock type.
There's a reason why it's Cry's Cargo. There's your hint.
I'm down to Vlad.
Focus Sash, thank you. Let it be known that my Stardust Dragon is a God Slayer. He just took down Slifer and Exodia.
Fine. Alright, one more Poison Fang, then I'm going to use Moonlight to heal. Alright, so it's Fire Ground type because it's resisting poison, which is problematic but manageable. I have to use 2 Moonlights in a row to heal back to full. He'll hit me and I can get 2 more Lava or Poison Fangs in. Honestly, I should bulk up. It's not going to work against his Lava Plume, of course. Alright, bulk up again. Oh, we got burned. That's bad. Okay, yeah, no, I'm using 1 healing item here.
Yep.
Full restore.
So am I. Got the reflect up, so that helps.
I was almost able to get away without using a healing item on Merrick. The arrogance was there.
What's funny is you can even make the argument because people saw it on screen there. Joey gave me a harder time than Merrick did. I blasted through Merrick.
We got another burn. I was bulking up for Leech Life as a heal.
Okay, reflect up and you're paralyzed. Let's switch out to my Gate Guardian.
I need to use another healing item. Merrick's giving me a harder time simply because I was arrogant. And also this freaking RNG burn.
And that's all she wrote. A critical hit on 1 HP. Gotta love seeing that. Congratulations.
Okay.
You are the new king of games.
We have Raw. I'm gonna
Congratulations.
take a look.
You are the new king of games.
Is effective. Leech Life is resisted, but it's using Phoenix form.
So you've won.
this
You're
do?
the new king of games. You've grown up so much
It
since you
kills
first
me.
left Palette to work on the Pokedex. Ryu, you have come of age. Yugi, you have held the title of King of Games for so long. I can't believe that you have been defeated. Despite your loss, you are still an inspiration to everyone. Ryu, you understand that your victory was not just your own doing. The
I'm not
bond
going
you
to
share
go
with your
through their
monsters is marvelous.
Lines again.
Ryu, come with me. And he just says Pokemon Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Oh.
Alright, so while the credits roll, I'll go take a bio break.
Well, you beat me, that's for sure. I think the problem is I have 3 poison type Pokemon and 2 steel types.
Yeah. My group's just a giant, massive variety, essentially.
Yeah.
Anyway, I will
I
be
think
back.
I'm gonna move Mudball Man in place of Vlad. Now I need to use rare candies to level them up. Okay. One healing item. Alright, even using the bag, you get moved back to there. That is... Okay, we got through Joey again, got healed up. Alright, we got through that one first. There's a Hone Claws here, a Hone Claws here. Heal up. And we got this. Use an earthquake there. Alright, and here we will use rollout. Oh, you have solar beam. Of course you have solar beam. Point to point. Oh. Ancient power, Victory Dragon wins. Okay. HW Drake. Okay, we got through that. Now you're on your Skull King. We'll use Steel Beam here. Chimera Tech is a risky monster right now. Alright. Okay, the Dragon Room. Alright, we're healed up. So, you think you're a talented duelist by making it this far? Well, I've got news for you. You're a third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck. Now, let's get this duel over with. I have a company to run. Hyozen Ryu. versus Bahamut. Alright, so you are weak to lightning. Right, Chaos and Dragon. Oh boy. Let's go with Crunch. We could get a defense drop. Earth Power. Okay, you're problematic. Let's hope for a paralysis. Nope. Okay. Alright, Victory Dragon got through that. Alright, we got Obelisk here. Breaks the mold. You're immune to lightning. You are ground type. So,
Okay, I'm back.
welcome back. I'm fighting Kaiba.
I believe Kaiba is. Yeah, Kaiba definitely is. Obelisk is ground fighting.
Okay. And it's using bulk up. That is problematic. And Earthquake. Alright, so. Steel Beam. You're going to use Earthquake. You're faster than me. This is bad. I should have given him a... Didn't I give him a Focus Sash? I gave him a Magnet. Okay. Alright, you're going to use Earthquake. We're going to resist it. We're going to use Earthquake. Hopefully you get hit hard. Alright, we don't resist it. We survive it. And I lost. Feel free to continue on with the story.
I was probably going to head back to Route 23 in Victory Road and catch the ones I haven't caught yet. Because I'm actually trying to go for the 100%. Turn my camera back on.
Honestly, I would have felt a little better if the level cap went up after each Elite Four member.
Yeah, I feel like that should have been the case. Especially since the final two members, the Kaiba and Yugi himself, were actually fairly difficult. All right. think once I capture the Pokemon I'm looking for here, I'm probably going to go through the Shadow Realm.
Okay. Let me know what is in Victory Road because I've been wondering about that.
What, the creatures in
Yeah.
Victory Road? Man, I never
Oh,
caught
no, Shadow Realm.
the Shadow Realm. Okay. I believe one of the Exodia parts is in there, so I gotta find that at some point. And I believe the final part is
Okay.
on one of the Sevi Islands.
Okay, I was wiped out by Raw.
Yeah, the gods are no joke. It's like, shame that Joey never got a god, but he has an equivalent to her with Gilford the Lightning. Since it's a triple tribute monster, potentially. The most dependable hero, it says for Flame Wingman. It's funny. Even after Jaden acquired Neos, Flame Wingman is still his favorite monster.
It's one that he's used for how long?
Since the very first episode of GX.
Exactly. And presumably even before then.
Yep. Okay, no man.
Okay. Okay. Bag. I need to use a healing item. Dragon Claw. Okay. I'm not going to beat Merrick again. I don't think, anyway.
You might need to go back and restructure a little.
Actually, I might be able to do this. Nope. I need to move some monsters around. Okay, let's try giving some rare candies to these guys. I might end up having to change my team after each Elite Four member.
Oh yeah, that's right. The way to Cerulean Cave is open now.
Psychic. Something happened. Oh, okay, that might be bad. Okay, that was a small issue. Nothing to worry about. Not chip away. Not amnesia. No to body slam. No to smell insults. Oh! Moki Moki King. I guess 420 wasn't...
It's literally slacking. It has the bad ability, but the stats of slacking. Ah, yes, the dreaded Shadow Realm.
Wait, it has the bad ability?
Yeah, it has Truant.
Alright, so let's... wait. Soft-boiled. No to seismic toss. Body press. No. OD Hurricane. Okay, here we go. This is its attack move. Unleashes a giant gust of air at the foe, both normal and flying type. Hits ghost type monsters. Accuracy of 95, we can improve that with the wide lens. No to self-destruct. Power swap. I'm going to use Power Swap instead of Power Trick.
Ooh, especially on one of the god monsters.
Yeah, especially on Raw, who I've been having problems with when he uses point-to-point.
Okay, this is where you find Dark King of the Abyss, Hades, Change of Heart, and Divine Serpent Gah. The Shadow Realm.
Okay. Brine. Brine is good. Ice Fang. Definitely replaces Growl. But it's not a keeper because attack is low on you. No to Roar. Ancient Power. We'll replace Ice Fang with Ancient Power. Crunch? No. Coil. Attack, defense, and accuracy up. And then we have Scale Shot for lowering defense and boosting speed. Don't need Umi. Unless it has an ability, and we can go back and get that later. Water Aqua Tail, no. No to Dragon Pulse. Via Stream. Oh. Alright, we're going to have to get Umi on you after all. Oh no, not Hydro Pump.
Infernal Wing, eh? So it seems more of the evil heroes are actually in the game now.
Okay. Are they also in the Shadowfell? Or Shadow Realm?
I don't know, because just some random NPC had it.
And it's probably in the dorm, isn't it?
Might be.
At the very least, we'll be able to... Or no, Focus Blast. No, you have more of an attack focus. I think... No, you are special attack. Okay, I could put that in.
You should have written this guy to have an Italian accent. Because it's Lorenzo from that random filler episode of GX.
Fairy type move. Oh, Light of Ruin! So you get that one's move. Okay. Honestly, yeah, let's replace Fiend Chain. Meteor Beam? You already have a special move that you don't need because you're a physical attacker. Alright, now... Not withdraw. Not close it either.
So the way things are going, probably by June, you're definitely going to see a different background.
Okay.
Because my girlfriend and I just decided, you know what? We're just going to rent out an apartment. It'll be cheaper anyway.
Yeah, I have Vampire Lady, and I named her Maven.
Ah. Okay, next floor. Oh, it's just one floor, huh? And a second Master Ball. I will take that. So your reward for clearing the Shadow Realm is an egg and another Master Ball.
Ah.
Which is just in time because I'm not entirely sure yet, but I think we have the roamers in the region now. Could be wrong about that though.
Are you returning alive? We'll replace Lear.
No. No, not yet. And then we get an egg from it. What is the egg? Dark Necrofear? Interesting.
Cross Chop. High crit rate, low accuracy, not learning it.
Oh, Necrofear is Darkrai. Interesting.
Macrocosmos.
A Dark Ghost type. Yikes, that's pretty darn brutal, I'm not gonna lie. Well, might hang on to you and see what you become.
Alright, we're losing Nightshade.
Again, fairy type trainers, rejoice, because you're gonna have your way with me.
Fire? Yes. In place of Incinerate.
Okay, I see.
Ominous Wind. Yes, we will put that in because... Sunny Day. Alright, Helios evolved. Twin Beam. No. You have another form. Morning sun. I should have kept... Okay, we'll replace Mystic Space Typhoon. We'll also get Sunny Day on you, I think. Psyshock, no. Helios, try attack. No, no need for that. Oh, no, I didn't want to learn Overheat in place of Macrocosmo. We'll... Mist Ball, no. I'm gonna have to take him to the move tutor. Solar Beam? Yeah, we'll learn Solar Beam in place of Ominous Wind. Okay, I am not going to give you Perish Song. Nasty Plot is good, but no. Sludge Bomb, that is a special poison move. Honestly, yeah, in place of Shadow Ball. Or no, not Shadow Ball. Yeah, Shadow Ball was. Okay, Jenny. Oh, Sacred Sword or Secret Sword?
Well, Dark Necrophere is pretty rude because it has an extremely high special attack stat and it learns Nasty Plot.
Alright.
Doesn't seem like you're that fast.
Blurring Voice. Not gonna learn it.
Another tip I have for you is use the effort value house if you're able to.
Yeah, I'm going to have to really go all out on this. Power Trip.
Plenty of places to explore now. Let's head to the power plant.
Power Up Hit. Yep. In place of Low Kick.
I just built this in Pokopia. The abandoned power plant.
Nice.
Oh, there's a
I'm
creature.
gonna get Mystic Space Typhoon for Dreadmaster. No Seismic Toss. Clock Prison.
Also, another fun fact about the abandoned power plant. Did you know that it's had a different theme in every iteration it's been in? Every iteration of Kanto it's been in?
I did not know that. Not gonna give him Brick Break either.
Yep. In
no.
the original Red, Blue, and Yellow, it played the Team Rocket hideout theme. In Fire Red and Leaf Green, it plays the Sylph Cup. No, not the Sylph Company theme. The Pokemon Mansion theme. And then in Let's Go, it plays the Sylph Company theme. Cerulean Cave is another location that's changed. It went from having the Rocket headquarters theme to just having the generic cave theme.
I need something with Bullet Punch. That's what I need to fight Raw.
Yes. And I believe that's a tutor move. It's pretty... I think it's like badge 3 or 4. It's pretty early.
That's literally all I need to beat Raw.
Oh yeah, because point for point can backfire because of that.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I'm going to teach it to Shining Flare Wingman because that seems fitting.
Cyber Dark Dragon, huh? Yet another steel type, but it has Levitate. Spockman.
Bullet Punch is in step 4. Okay, Clark can't learn it, but Dreadmaster can.
That makes sense, though. You've seen Dreadmaster attack in the anime, he uses his fists.
I mean, I have him getting Power-Up Punch and Bullet Punch.
What if he has Iron Fist? That would be so funny.
I don't even know what his ability is.
I think it's just something boring like pressure because it's supposed to be
he
Aerodactyl.
has Intimidate at the moment.
That's not bad though.
It's not. I'm just wondering, does the Dex give us the hidden abilities?
I'm not sure. I mean, you always see for yourself because don't we have a bunch of Dream capsules? Blah.
We do. That is in the Cinnabar Island, right?
Here, I could just look it up. Okay, so his abilities are Sheer Force or Intimidate, and its hidden ability is Receiver. Takes over a KO'd ally's ability. Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
Sheer Force is an all-out power ability. It removes the secondary effects from the moves, but in return, I think they do like 30% more damage.
That won't be as helpful because I have him with Power-Up Punch and everything.
Right.
So Intimidate's the better option here. Honestly, the punching glove on Hades might be pointless. I should probably change that out at this point. After all, he uses special type moves. Oh, you're poisoned. Gonna give Chimera Tech Over Dragon the Focus Sash.
Wait, you're in this game? Firewall Dragon? Well, if you ever wanted to use a monster out of your era, that would be a good candidate.
Yeah, it would. No, I need to go to move items.
Yeah, that is very true. To this day, monsters still quiver in fear at the sight of Firewall Dragon, worried that its power will one day return. That was one of the quickest ace monsters. That was one of the few times when an ace monster of the protagonist got banned.
Yeah. Alright, you have the wise glasses, you have the amulet coin, we're gonna take that.
Ooh, that's not too
and
bad.
we'll give it to Tella. Actually,
let's see. Decent physical defense, high special attack, electric psychic with stamina. What's your other ability? Download, whatever. Interesting.
what's worse though? The worst part about Pegasus? Not Pegasus, Merrick, is that Raw has Solar Beam and Drought.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go check on my dog real quick.
Alright. Up, I've caught everything here, so let's put the repel up. And then let's worry about getting there now. Oh. They stuck a mini-boss here. My family has guarded the tomb of the pharaoh for generations.
I need to
It is
figure
my
out what I
duty
want
to
to
ensure
try against
that
the
only the
Elite
chosen
Four,
duelist has
because
access to the almighty beast. If you are truly the one, then you must defeat me in a
I
duel.
don't want to run out of money, I say, looking
Because
at my 3 million.
Because shut up. Huh. So Ishizu stops you from going after the Egyptian god that's here. I was wondering where she was, come to think of it. Also, come to think of it, isn't it a shame that she's so central to the plot, yet she's probably one of the most forgettable characters in the original Duel Monsters?
True.
Merrick's own sister. Come on, Odeon is more memorable than she is.
Oh, great. I used so many multiplies, but it still freaking didn't get me through that. I'm not getting through this. Wait, bullet punch me. Nope. Alright, that got me a lose against Pegasus. I need to start actually building my team specifically for each member of the Elite Four from now on. Okay.
Fighting Slifer, the executive producer. Oh, I almost got it in a quick ball. That would have been beautiful.
That would have been great.
One HP, perfect.
Or Fire Blast. No, we don't need that on Horus.
I cannot paralyze it because I believe it's an electric type, so...
Smart Strike, yes. Drill Run, yes. We will play Hone Claw with it. No to Power Bond, though. No to Extreme Speed.
Whoops.
What?
I completely forgot about,
Paper Drill.
I completely forgot about Necrofear's bad dreams. I accidentally knocked out Slifer.
Ooh.
Alright, this is why we save before we do this.
Yeah.
Might actually play that more patient strategy.
Alright. There's Smog, no. Notice. Alright. No to Metal Sound. But you are a special attack focused one. Okay. Power Gem in place of Tar Shot. Flash Cannon in place of Steamroller. Endeavor,
All
no.
right. That time I got it.
Okay, nice. Oh, Hydro Steam. Yes, delete a move for Hydro Steam. Smog.
If I would give Slifer a nickname, I would give it its proper nickname. Osiris.
Ah. Weird Steam.
Powers up electric type moves by 50%. Jeez, no wonder you were so strong.
Let's get rid of Power Gem for Weird Steam. Steel Beam. Okay.
Okay, so the only god that makes no sense in its placement is Obelisk, because it's in the Seafoam Islands.
Well, considering who Or no. It's not based on Osiris.
Which one is Obelisk based on? Set?
Maybe. In which case, being sealed underground or ruling from underground isn't unreasonable. Is the... Is it in Fuchsia City?
Sorry, what?
The EV trainers.
Oh, Cerulean.
Cerulean, okay. Not there.
Okay, it says here he's mostly based on the earthy destructive forces like Gab.
I'm not familiar with that one.
Otherwise, he's literally just a living obelisk, which are monolithic stone pillars symbolizing the sun god of Ra.
Defense EVs. I didn't want defense EVs.
There is a guy in the lower left-hand corner. He'll reset all your EVs for you, though.
I can put defense on someone. Maybe on Chimera Tech, yeah.
I'm going to warn you, it's your entire team that gets the boost. Alright, so the bottom left, this guy? Yeah.
Alright, honestly, I think... So...
I will let you know, the trainers will max out the EV in that specific stab. So the magic number is 252. If you duel the monster by themselves, as it says, it will give you 50. So.
Honestly, let's get some speed boosts for...
Oh, and another thing is,
team.
use the stat checker, because the stat checker item, because it'll warn you if you're over the limit.
All right.
The magic number is 252 plus 252 plus 6. That's the maximum amount. Where's my calculator? I can't math right now.
And then I'm gonna get some HP EVs as well.
510 is the magic number. Now, in some of the newer games, there's an indicator. If you look at your Pokemon stats, what would happen is their stats would be a different color.
Okay. With this, it should be a little easier.
Also, the Speed EV trainer's flavor text saying that he's Yusei's personal trainer. That makes way too much sense.
It does. Alright, flash cannon. Heat wave. Yep. Drill run.
They also had to put Obelisk in the most irritating of the dungeons.
Yeah.
I mean, I know my way around this place by now, but it's still no easy task to get through it.
Alright, pellet barrage.
Oh.
Alright, we got through Hugh.
Well, that takes the challenge out of it. There is no current.
Next is Joey. He has a lot of fire types. Oh, we can't change out our team here. Okay.
I didn't know that, but it makes sense.
Alright, so I have a lot of steel types and a dark type at the moment.
Fourth ball for Obelisk. There are 3 roaming Pokemon, which mean, well, 3 roaming creatures. I have to get one the hard way, but the other 2 I'll just chuck the Master Ball at him. Well, the Seafoam Islands are significantly less annoying because there is no water current.
Okay.
I guess they couldn't implement that.
Attack. Okay, so I need to have a team that doesn't focus so much. Alright, so I'm gonna need Dreadmaster to deal with Raw. Bahamut is honestly too good to let go of. Vlad. Is too good as well. Insect Queen took down a lot before. And honestly, Hades is good. Alright, we got paralysis on his first tune and no damage.
One thing I have noticed about the League, though, they do not use any items in battle.
Which I can respect.
I also think they just realized, you know, we made the League a lot tougher than we thought we did, so let's not give them heals. Honestly, the only one I would expect to have healing, there are two of them, Pegasus and Kaiba, because they're the richest characters.
Alright. One item against Joey. And I lost. Gearfried the Lightning. Alright, we beat Joey.
Well, it was bound to happen eventually.
What?
Caught Raw with the first quick ball.
Nice. I'm gonna go check on my dog again real quick.
What do you mean I can't fly off of the summit of a mountain? Huh?
Okay, I'm back.
And welcome back. Well...
Alright, so switch out here. Okay. Alright, Raw is already out. It's not on his last one. But we have Dreadmaster and we have Bullet Punch.
So how do we trigger this plot? We have to talk to Celia?
All right.
Well, you made it through him.
Okay. Yep. Kaipa again.
I always find it funny that it's a ruby and a sapphire that boosts the machine to connect with Hoenn. Saw what you did there, Game Freak.
Alright, so Insect Queen got knocked out alongside his monster, and we're on Obelisk.
The only thing that sucks with dealing with Obelisk is his bulk.
Wait a minute. You have the Focus Sash, or Focus Band. Wait, is Focus Band... Focus Band's not the Focus Sash, is it?
Right. The Focus Band is the you have a chance to survive with 1 HP. Focus Sash is the one is like, yeah, you'll survive an Oko move.
Alright, I need to find Focus Sash in here. Apparently I might not have one.
Where did I get mine? I think it was in the Konami building.
I'm gonna give Bahamut leftovers. I'm gonna give Insect Queen leftovers. Maybe it would survive that burn if it had them.
What item does your Mudball Man have?
Mudball Man has the zoom lens for rollout.
Ah.
What is that? Tiny mushroom. Okay. That's a berry juice. That's a potion. Actually, we're gonna give Dreadmaster the physical muscle band.
Didn't you have the punching glove? That wouldn't be a bad idea.
I did. Was there anything in there that was hurting me by hitting them?
What do you mean?
For the punching glove, because it makes it so it's not physical contact?
No. Punching glove is the equivalent of giving Iron Fist to a Pokemon.
Oh!
You're thinking of, what's it called? It gives it long reach. I don't know what the item's called.
Alright, I will give the muscle band to Vlad then.
So you know what's very fun to do? Giving the punching glove to an Iron Fist Hitmonchan.
Wait, Oh no, we can't. We found out that that's not a thing that he can learn. Okay, or that he can have.
But it makes it a lethal combination with the elemental punches.
Okay. Acid Rain. Then Poison Bullet. Heal up. And continue on. We'll send out Hades. And then beat Genzo. Heal up.
They add an NPC because there's an odd chance you might get stuck on the Sevi Islands. So he just takes you straight back to Vermilion. Nice failsafe.
That is a good failsafe. Okay, so he's already sending out Raw. Let's...
I love how there's a second daycare when you get to 4 Island. Grandpa?
Dragon Breath. Okay, so we'll send out Vlad. Poison Fang.
There are 3
All right,
creatures.
now we can
here.
send out Dreadmaster. Bullet Punch. Alright, Power Up Hit. Power Up Hit. Is Draining Punch in this game?
Yes.
Where can we get that?
I don't remember. I think I just found it on a route randomly. Oh, so I didn't need to do that anyway. Grandpa just gives you all 3 starters to, no matter what, huh? Oh well.
Let's see. Oh, Drain Punch. Yes to you. Learning it in place of... Honestly, let's learn it in place of Power Trip. Or no. No. Power Trip could go insane, but at the same time, no. We'll learn Drain Punch instead of Power Trip. And we'll learn Drain Punch for Vlad as well. We're gonna lose Bulk Up for Drain Punch.
So, fun fact about Lorelei, in Fire Red and Leaf Green specifically, I believe it's every 20th time you defeat her, a new plush will randomly appear in her house. It's like, I guess everyone needs a hobby. I guess it's better than drowning your sorrows by being beaten so much. Getting defeated so much.
Alright, Vlad now. I'm going to try for a poison. Nope. Alright, Jinzo.
Okay, these are all creatures that I can just get.
Okay.
Ah, yes, and now time for the most fun puzzle in all of Pokemon. Sliding ice puzzles.
Alright, I'm going to use a healing item. I've gotten through this one so far without having to use one, which is insane.
That's how you get there.
Okay. Okay, I'm already on Raw with only Bahamut having been used in battle. Alright, so let's send in Vlad. Use Poison Fang because he'll use life points, or point to point. So we can send in Dreadmaster. And Bullet Punch. Okay. Okay. Against Kaiba. Honestly, Kaiba is a problem.
I actually have another tip for you. Head back to Fuchsia City, and you can get an air balloon.
Where?
There's a little kid above the Pokemart. You actually steal his balloon from him. You have to battle a cop, but it's a very funny exchange.
Okay, and the Pokemart is over there. Okay. No wonder I didn't notice. I don't think I went to the Pokemart here. Alright, Judge Man. Couple of Thunder Fangs.
It's law in Yu-Gi-Oh! All your crimes are acquitted.
Yeah. I will put that on someone when I get to Kaiba again. I should hone claws on a Toon Dark Magician first. Meritech, discharge. Honestly, Chimeratech is not working for me. I'm not sure why. I'm gonna have to look into that.
You may just want to go back to using Cyber End Dragon.
I might.
Because it has a built-in focus, Sash was sturdy.
Yeah. I didn't swap out you again. Okay. Okay. I got it paralyzed and he didn't get the point-to-point off on him.
Well, there you go.
Still ended up having to use Dreadmaster. But...
yes. The reason why I love the Sevi Islands. The Johto music.
Who do you use it on? Maybe use it on Vlad. Since it's Ghost Ground type, he's more likely to try and spam Earthquake on him. And I can heal him if anything else does damage him. Or no. Let's put it on Dreadmaster.
Okay, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, I'm also going to save. Alright. If I lose the Kaiba again, I'm going to save Scum and forfeit the contest.
Alright. Well, I mean, I'm already in the Savvy Island plot, so...
Yeah, I'm pretty much not going to succeed, so... Alright, here's Obelisk. I'm going to swap out for Dreadmaster now. Okay, what did Obelisk just use? Because Dreadmaster had the balloon. It was not Earthquake.
Hammer Arm.
Shit. Shouldn't it have lowered his speed? Come on, proc the Toxic. And there's Earthquake. Okay, I'm going to use a Revive. And Dreadmaster. Now, the question I have now is the air balloon scrapped or...
You'll get it back.
Yeah, it's
You'll get back after battle, though.
Bullet Punch. Drain Punch. And we're down. Bag. Revive. Yeah, well, time to go for it again. Alright, so he's not going to use... He's not going to use Hammer, or... He's not going to use his big move on Dreadmaster. He's going to use Hammer Arm. So, tempt him into using Earthquake by using a Fire Poison type.
So, I bet you're all wondering, since Yugi is the champion, what happened to Gary? Oh, I'll answer that momentarily.
Okay. Pellet Barrage, less effective, but chance to paralyze. Fist of Fate. Shit. That's a fighting type move, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, if I lose this, Air Balloon has to go to Vlad. I'm gonna lose this. Alright, so he has Bulk Up, Fist of Fate, Earthquake,
And Hammer Arm.
and Hammer Arm. Hammer Arm is a grass type move, if I recall.
No, it's a fighting move.
Oh, then his only effective move would be that, unless he has... Alright, so he's on 1 HP, though, so... I think. Dreadmaster?
I believe that should do it because Fist of Fate is a Hyper Beam attack. So even if you don't defeat it, it's still stuck there for a turn.
Yeah, and he has 3 more. 5-headed Dragon God.
Yeah, that's the creature that I was like, seriously, Kaiba?
Oh. It has Protean.
That actually makes sense, considering it's 5 different elemental dragons slammed together. Draco Meteor, eh?
And Dragon Pulse. Send in Vlad. Air Slash. Come on, Toxic. No Toxic. Okay, so... Bag. I'm gonna heal. Drain Punch. Of course you change to flying right as I go for Drain Punch. Alright, XYZ, Dragon Catapult Cannon, Drain Punch, Thunderbolt. Okay, Chimera Tech? Honestly, you're worthless. I'm going to use you as fodder to use revives. Try not to get one shot.
It really is a shame that you don't get Rainbow Dragon until 4 Island. Because Rainbow Neos would be a very big boon for you right now.
It would. Okay. Alright. Alright, I gave up on the 3-item for battle roll for this one because... Kaiba.
Yeah.
Where are my full restore? There they are. I will send out... Oh, I need to revive Bahamut. We'll use Crunch. Alright, do I have a full revive?
Anything new here? Nope. But this is the hero route. 5 Isle Meadow is the hero route.
Keep that in mind. I'm going to use a full restore.
Oh
Where
yeah,
are my
I might
full
actually
restores
want to
again?
catch another revival jam.
There they are.
Now I know what you're
Okay.
thinking. Might seem
It's on his
redundant.
last one.
Nice.
There we go.
Might be redundant to capture another revival jam. No, it actually isn't. There's another symbiotic evolution involving it.
Well,
All you need to do is have Obelisk in your party.
oh.
For now,
Let's see if Yugi's going to give me as much problem as Kaiba did.
he is actually
I still
kind of
have air balloon
difficult.
on my... I still have air balloon on my guy.
I
Dark
summon
Sage versus Bahamut.
my Egyptian god slime. I love how that's a
Alright,
thing.
Dark Paladin takes that out. Okay, but we have Dreadmaster.
What is your typing, actually, come to think of it?
We have Vlad.
Water fighting.
He has Slifer out.
Oh my gosh, that is so rude.
Oh, survived with 1 HP to take out his Slifer. Yeah.
Egyptian god
like
slime
being-
is actually kind of rude. Very high attack stat, very high special defense. Gooey has its ability. Well, that is now my god stand-in.
Ah. Okay, I might have to refight Kaiba again. I need to revive something. What is going to survive? Vladmite? Five. Okay, we can get 2 more this way. Use a hyper potion on Dreadmaster. Alright, we're gonna focus with... Nope, okay. Oh, I didn't change my items around.
Oh, I get it. All the heroes are in the meadow. I get it.
Oh. Chimera Tech outspeeds Obelisk.
Yeah, Obelisk is not very fast.
Fast enough to get through most of my team.
Okay, so for those wondering where Gary's been, this is where he's been.
Okay.
You have the same problem that I used to have in my first playthrough of Violet. Everything was weak to ground.
Switch out for Insect Queen. Attack order. Attack order. Attack order. Alright, now, Vlad. Let's try and get the Toxic going. Because he cannot hurt us. We did not get the Toxic going. He swapped out. We need to swap out now. We'll swap in...
Fair point.
Bahamut.
If you do that, then Obelisk can't do anything to you. The air balloon plus ghost type.
Yeah. So he keeps swapping out when I do that, though. Dragon Breath.
It's because he
Dragon
realizes
Breath.
there's nothing he can do.
Dragon Breath. Steel Beam. And Dragon Breath was actually what got Obelisk because he swapped it back in at 1 hit point. Basically.
Smart! Very smart.
And Hades wins the day. Alright, now we have a Yugi fight again. Oh, right, we go right into the battle. We will use this. Knock off. Okay, we did not get the paralysis off on Dark Paladin. That's problematic. Dreadmaster. Power Up Punch. Drain Punch now. Oh.
Yeah, it might have helped if I healed. I forgot to heal.
Okay. Bahamut. Crunch. Bag. Full heal. Full restore. Come on. Full heal. There we go. You're using Dragon Pulse. That is annoying, but I can handle this. Now I need to heal again. Bag. Full heal. You have Earthquake. Okay, you could hit me. That is annoying. Attack order got you. Now we have Valkyrian. You are a problem. Magnet Sword. Is that what's being a pain here? No. But it did raise your attack. That is a problem.
I'd say at this point, do whatever you can to make it through there. I think what I'm going to do is the secondary league. You're probably going to have a better leg up on me because you're going to have a very powerful creature on your side.
Yeah. Dreadmaster probably will be a better chance against Valkyrian. Alright, full restore on Bahamut. we beat that one, and now it's Exodia.
Yeah. Yugi's
Okay.
not playing fair. Granted, yes, I know it's the champion battle, but at the same time, yikes.
Okay.
Alright, so you get that tip from Gary that there are now roaming creatures, and honestly, you don't have to worry about these because they're all monsters in my era specifically.
Okay.
They're
Calm
the
Mind is going to be annoying, but
they are the legendary dragons of Atlantis.
we got some out.
How do you track them? Do they appear on the town map?
I know full restores were
Or
lower
do we
than
just have to
my
go?
revives.
Okay, yes, they appear on the map. Cool, cool.
Okay, Hades was useless. Oh. You might actually be my best bet. I'm screwed. Okay, I mean, I'm dropping his attack when I send this guy out, so it's not all bad, even if he is a special attacker from the look of things.
Yeah, he is.
Plus, he takes 2 hits to finish off from half health. Okay, I beat Exodia with 1 crunch from Bahamut.
There you go.
Alright. Alright. Okay. There's Gary.
Who's not supposed to be here.
Alright. I'm going to go ahead and speed through the credits.
Alright, who has Shadow Tag? That is the question. Nope. Oh, I'm an idiot. Where's Time Wizard? I'm like, which?
Time Wizard is like Route 2 or so? Wait, no.
No, I'm saying I think I have one, so...
Oh.
It's like, I need to trap the legendary dragons. I'm like, what creature has Shadow Tag? I was like, oh yeah, Time Wizard. Because it's Wobbuffet.
What's in the Cerulean Cave?
I don't know, actually.
I'm
Maybe
going
one...
to go...
Maybe the Sacred Base?
I'm gonna go to Lavender Town first. Well, specifically...
Oh my gosh, Time Wizard is a Perish Trap strategy.
I found one of the Sacred Beasts.
Oh. Huh. So that's what the Abandoned Dorm's about, huh? Makes sense. Well, there's your gods. Okay, so who's my fastest hitter?
Oh, I was supposed to come here a while ago. Honest Neos.
You are my fastest.
Your Vice. Mimicat. And then Substitute. Okay, we can get Clear Vice Dragon.
I love how that was supposed to be its own thing and like its own deck, yet the only thing we ever got out of it was specifically Clear Vice Dragon. That's all we ever got.
I have a feeling that if I actually try to fight it, to weaken it, I would just one-shot it.
What are the chances of this happening? All three dragons are in the same place. Gotta love the good old roaming legendaries, and now they're on the other side of the continent. Fantastic. By the way, yes, I want to point out something very dumb about Fire Red and Leaf Green. The legendary beasts start appearing in Wandering Kanto. One of them is only one, though, and it's based on whichever starter that you pick. And it's whatever your starter is weak to. So, for example, if you chose Charmander, you now have Suicune Wandering, blah, 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 blah. Now, Entei and Raikou are the worst ones to track down. You know why? Because they have Roar, which instantly ends the battle. And if they do, they disappear from the world. The game's code counts him as being knocked out.
I don't think Ghost Trick was one I could use.
That's an out of era for both of us.
Ah.
Which is interesting, because there's not a lot of those. Even though I feel like that's one of those monsters that could have been in any era. Yeah, this is going to take a while.
So is this. I'm somewhat organizing my boxes because I can't move boxes around because that doesn't happen yet.
Nope. Isn't that such a breath of fresh air that they... Sorry, made that a thing?
Yeah, it would make situations like this, or challenges like this, even so much more simple for organizing and keeping track of things. Actually, you're usable. Pointless but usable. I need to keep track of you.
I love how there's a couple of them where they just use the normal Pokemon as their sprites. They're Dandelion and Venom Cobra.
Yeah.
They just use Sunflora for Dandelion, then they use Ekans for Venom Boa, which is hilarious.
It's hilarious and it fits.
Yep.
Alright, I have a Buster Blade, or Black Luster, but is that usable or not?
Blissey? Yeah. Yeah, you can. Alright, Timaeus
I wasn't
is now
sure if
hurt.
it counted because we did have that Mimic.
Yeah. I mean, it's an evolved version of him, but it counts, which means you can also use Magician of Black Chaos if you wanted to. Even though he
Big Shield
technically used Dark
Gardna.
Magician of Chaos, but hey, it counts.
Yeah. Sword Stalker needs to go away from here. I was far more limited.
Yeah, but I will mention, though, that at least they were kind to both eras.
They were. Zoa. You're not one I can use.
No.
Then we have Trihorn. Trihorn, you go away.
Technically speaking, either one of us could use that, because while no one summoned the darn thing, it was still visible in both eras. It was just rotting in someone's hand.
And now it's rotting in our PCs.
Yep. Well, it's because it's a 2 tribute monster that's not worth it. It only has 2350 attack points. It's weaker than a Red Eyes Black Dragon.
Komori Dragon is going to get a Thunderfang.
Okay, so Tamias is going to be the one I'm fighting, which is ironic because that's Yuki's.
I got the Metronome.
I need to... Whenever I run into the other two, Critias and Hermos, I'm just chucking the Master Balls at him.
Alright, I'm going back and healing up. Because while I only had to use one monster for that, it still got me low, and I need to go and check on my dog who's playing with neighbor dogs.
Okay.
From the sound of things.
And of course, they're nowhere near me.
Okay, I'm back. Alright. So. That is not it. Okay. Abandoned dorm. Alright. I'm not gonna confront it right now. I'm definitely going to up my levels beforehand. Okay. I might be getting Rainbow Dragon soon.
Well, I'm going to have to back up because my game glitched.
Ooh.
Because Tamias spawned in with no HP. So it insta died.
Ah.
I don't remember when I saved last, so that's a problem.
Yikes.
It was before I fought Raw. Cool. That just undid a whole bunch of stuff.
Okay. Crunch is going to be super effective against Hanan, or Haman. And you just wiped out his other one, so... Alright, Uria... Super Fang. Super Fang's insane right now. Heat Wave Bahamut avoids, but his Ruby Carbuncle's gonna get knocked out. He thinks no one's seen a Blue Eyes deck.
Although, to be fair, what characters are saying that, though?
The French one.
Okay, yes.
Oh, I just ran into Honest.
Nice. I think you can grab Honest Neos now if you want to.
I could, but
Your
it's not Rainbow Neos.
Your entire team is going to be Neos, and that's okay because all the Neos forms are very good in this game.
I mean, I could build an all Neos team.
I love how it's just the Eevee, but they took it a step further. So when do you want to call it? Because we've been...
Ultra easy.
It's almost 6.
Is it? Oh. Okay. And we can call it. I probably will do a lot of off-screen in the abandoned dorm.
Yeah.
Since it's not a main storyline, I don't feel like it needs to be recorded.
And I'm going to track down the dragons. I have a different idea in mind. So I'm going to Master Ball the first 2 I encounter, and then the third one I encounter, I'm going to save after I catch each one, though.
I do just have one question. Do you know where you get Rainbow Dragon?
4 Island. I don't remember where exactly, though.
There's another Honest. Arcade powered? I don't think I can use you, but I caught you.
Let me see.
No.
Oh, welcome back to the fire. That is you.
Oh no, it's on 6 Island. But as soon as you gain access to the other islands, though, you can just make a beeline for it. It's in.
That's the plan.
To make it simple, it's in Southwest 6 Island, near the dotted hole, which we need to go to for plot reasons anyway.
Okay, and where do I get the pass to go there?
You have to get the ruby first. So you gotta do the thing in Mount Ember. I will let you know so you don't waste time. Go to the Pokemon Net Center and talk to Celio first, because I found out that it will not work if you don't.
Okay, so at the very least, I'm getting Hamon here. I just saved.
Green patch.
I love Quick Ball. I love Quick Ball.
Well, it's one of the best Pokeballs to have ever existed. Oh, my bad. Rainbow Dragon is on 7 Island, it looks like. Maybe.
Okay.
Or is it?
Well, I have the Lord of Striking Thunder. I'm going to name him Cheese.
No, it is on 6th Island, my bad. For sure. So,
Okay. I think that's the only thing that was in here. I don't know where the other ones would be. But I'm going to try downstairs again. Because... Oh! I'm gonna have a burger!
get the burger. I wonder if we should just run it just for the memes. It's not very good, of course, but for the memes. Alright, so next time we'll just do post-game stuff. Pretty much.
That's a Necro Shade. I'm just gonna Thunder Fang it. And yeah, we'll go ahead and call it here. I will be exploring the abandoned dorm next time.